She's a sidekick, wagging her tail. In the land of pixels, she'll never fail. Gamers unite under Christmas lights. In this corner of Twitch, everything's alright. 8-bits of cheer, Sophie's near. Building worlds with holiday gear. Streaming loud, let the joy ignite. Christmas coding with 8-bitsabyte.
Good morning, everyone. 8-Bits here with a happy what day's today? it is a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And Homeless, yes, you are first. And Aussie Gamer, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Sorry, it's midnight here. You will stay and lurk, but may not be interacting. Not a problem. There's a number of people from Australia that pop in and out and totally understand what time it is for you. I just appreciate you being here. So thank you. All right. Well, it's been a crazy holiday time, right? So last week, wife and I, Jeepin, went to Florida. So we, flew out there to see my folks for the holiday week. And that was wonderful. Super nice to just sit and relax. They have a pool out back and pretty much just sat there the whole time. It was nice. But the crazy part comes with trying to get back home. I guess Friday there was some massive storm in northeast of the U.S. and it was canceling flights all over because most of the planes going to other places came out of there. So flights were being canceled. Then on the very next day, we tried to go to our flight, which was, for whatever reason, was to take us up to Baltimore and then all the way out to here. It wasn't going to work. So the first one got delayed by a couple hours. It was now going to miss the second flight. So they were like, all right, we're going to have to rebook you. It'll be booked first thing in the morning. And, yeah. Kelvar, welcome in. As a late great night radio host, Art Bell would say, I am here. And you are there. Yes. And welcome in. So we had to wait a whole nother night to try to fly out. Then they made it so that it was multiple little jumps, right? And it was going to be Tampa to Orlando, then Orlando to Houston, and then Houston to here. So 4 airports, 3 different jumps, but it took about 14 hours for us to get home. Yep. And then we couldn't even get Sophie on the same day because it was too late and the place was already closed for pickups. Right, Soph? But we got you yesterday morning and you are super happy to be home. Anyways, that was the craziness for holiday returning. And Homeless, thank you for the Sophie treat. Here you are. She's like, I did not forget. People give me treats here. But it was fun, right? Just a little chaotic trying to get back. Super exhausted. So we got back Sunday evening, and then I was like, there is no way. I was going to try to stream yesterday. I was totally exhausted. But because I still have 2 more days off, today and tomorrow, I figured why not fit in some spontaneous streams and do that, right? I have no idea what has been going on in the game world. None. And the stinkiness. All right. So over the holiday week, what has everyone been playing? I attempted to do some game design work. I got a little bit done, but I don't know. It's just weird working on the laptop. I'm never really happy with that. And I don't think I played any games. I missed your toots. Yes. Yes. The whole time I'm sitting there hanging out next to a pool. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I miss homeless toots. So I'm glad you're back to doing this. What? I didn't play a single game. Yeah. Anybody play anything neat? Get any new games? That kind of stuff. I even took the Switch with me and didn't even turn it on. Not even a mobile game. Nope. Barely looked at my phone the whole time. What stuff? You gotta sit. Yeah, I know. Almost. You got into Star Wars: The Old Republic. You're upset you never gave that game the chance it deserved. Well, good thing is the game is still up and running. It has a lot of people to it. I do have characters on it. I forget what level I'm at. I'm not real high. It's a fun game though. Yeah, because I saw Sober and them playing it yesterday. Welcome in, Flannel Beard. Thank you to my spontaneous Tuesday stream. How was your stream? Praise be the orb. Excellent. I don't know what the orb is, but praise be it. You got to run quickly, but you'll be back to hang out in a second. No problem. For those that are raiding in from Flannel Beard, welcome. My name is 8Bits, if you don't know who I am. And stream mostly game dev, 2D stuff. And I use GameMaker. Right now, we're just kind of talking about what everybody played over the holidays, right? I did not get to play any games, which was nice, actually. I didn't play any games. I did a little bit of game work, but not anything worthwhile, right? Santa Claus, you had wished for it. Nice. All right. I was trying to look on this. I don't even think like there's been major news or anything like that. Or like Ginger Dev, would you be up for trying out your game? Flannel just gave it a go. It's a 2D game made in Unity. You know what? Yeah, normally I don't stop to play games. But we haven't even really started yet. Sure, why not? Is it a browser game? Here, go ahead, post a link, and it's an executable, but it's got the thumbs up from people like Coven and Hypnotic. Okay. Should have had a Steam page yesterday, but Christmas made it take longer. Gotcha. All right, so this is the itch page for it. All right, let me bring it over here. All hail the orb. Excellent. That would be what you were talking about when you came in, right? All right. All right. So we're it's checking it right now. I just downloaded it to the extra server here, and it's checking it real quick, and then we'll get started. You usually stream for 8 hours a day, but got some NDA client work that stops you from showcasing his stuff on stream. Yeah, never. Yeah, I never show anybody like other people's stuff normally. Okay, let me grab that. Let's do this. So normally when I stream, I'm only on the weekends now, right? Work is I do 4, 10, 12-hour days, so I'm usually Tuesday through Friday, and don't get to stream because of the hours. So I stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, first thing in the morning for me. So 7 a.m. Mountain Time for a couple hours. All right. I'm assuming your application one is the Idle Cultist as your executable here. All right, let's give it a shot, right? I'll have to get it started and then get OBS to see it. Windows, protect your machine, unknown publisher. I hate that. It's always so hard to get a cert, right? To get games for it. Oh, okay, wait. Ginger, you will note you just finished day 36 on it, so just over a month of work on it so far. Nice. I tend to do 3-month-long projects, but because I only stream on the weekends, you know. All right, let's see if I can get this game captured here. Game captured. Game capture. There we are. All right. Let's move this just a little bit. Here, you know what? Actually, this. Give me a minute. Let me fix that. We're going to delete it off of this scene. Let me switch over to game screen. Oh, what this is a ultra wide. 10,000 what is that? 10 bajillion trillion. Right. So, let me do a couple things here. Let me close this. Let me do window capture here. Actually, I think I can just turn that off, turn this on. All right. We cannot do full screen if that makes it better. Well, it is set to full screen only. Okay, can't uncheck it. So it's set to 2560 by 1080 and won't let me change it out of it. So that's what we're going to get to play it at. It is. It's an ultra wide, right? It's a 30-inch curved ultra wide. But I can't take it out of it, so that's just what we're going to have to deal with. And that was perfect timing for me to try this. Are you even trying? Click me. Click you. You are trapped. Free you. Okay. You've not seen someone on an ultra wide? Yeah, there's lots of people with ultra wides. It's really nice when you're coding, right? You have a huge IDE environment. I normally play on ultra wide. He did. He caught me right at the time. I was like, you know what? I'm not really doing anything except chatting. Let's play a game and chat. But you've not seen it squish like this on an ultra wide. This is the typical. Can you hear audio on it? I hear audio. Is that not coming through? Okay, so OBS is not picking up the audio. I think I see it. It's going through desktop audio, so I got to turn that up. All right. Nice. You are free. All right. That's kind of cool. I like the shake with it. Just the character is kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, if I could get it off of off of full screen, because it wouldn't let me check it, I could move it to my 27-inch, and that's not a full, like an ultra wide one. But I couldn't get it off of it, so that's why. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? This is your life crystal here. Achievement unlocked. The orb ones. Every time you click it, you're getting stuff over here. Devotion. Nice. Side effect may include enlightenment, zealotry, active, devotion per click. So, we need to click it multiple times to get devotion up higher so you can afford something. There we go. So, life energy seems stronger in here. Okay. on this one. Mysterious room for summoning loyal devotees. Can't afford, so you need 500 of these. You need like an automatic mouse clicker. Achievement unlocked. Accumulation 100 devotion. Ooh, what's that? What do we have? Devotion power, resonating devotion. Nice. $182. So amplify your faithful touch. Let's see that. That's where the save data is handled. So your C drive name, app data, yeah, the local data. Do you want that deleted? Because it looks like you're doxing yourself. All right, so sometimes twice is it's fine. It's just your name. You're a public figure. Yeah. I keep all mine hidden. All right, so we have a random avatar change. Nice. Yeah, all the avatars that are running across the bottom of the screen was a project earlier in the year. It was a 3-month Twitch integration project. All right, so we can do this. Do you want to unlock the summoning chamber for devotion 500? Sure. Excellent. Summoning chamber. What is that? Cozy place for your cultists. Nice. Summon devotee. You need 600. All right. Nice. So how long? You said you've only been doing this for about a month? $36 days so far. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm only on stream 27 out of the 3 months. My project is going to be ending this coming weekend. And then we'll be moving on to another 3-month project. I think this looks good for 3 months or 36 days. I think this looks good for 36 days. Right? Cool. What is your timeline and goal with stuff? There are 4 rooms worth reaching. Nice. Game release date is March 19th. Excellent. And I think I saw you're going to try. You're supposed to be releasing this on Steam, correct? And the Steam page is not up yet, because you said the holiday kind of messed it up, right? Delayed it. Yep, got a whole marketing plan set up and going to submit into Next Fest. Nice. Got creator outreach lined up too. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, this is cool. I be happy to play more at some other point and try it out, you know. All right, you want me to summon one cultist? Summon a devotee. All right, so I need 600 of these things. All right. I need like a super clicker. We'll get it so that we summon one. Yeah, so you sometimes twice is nice. I gotcha. What did I need? 600? All right, we're almost there. We're just at 500 now. All right, so we're going to summon cultist. Summoning. That's cool. I like this. Yay! I have a cultist. Cool. I like the sound of the text going across, like it's talking. You can throw them? Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, why are you turning green? Can I put you in here? There we go. Click the altar, level it up. Can you throw them? No, you considered it. Nice. That's cool. It's a little like has a the only other I guess cult game was Cult of the Lamb, right? And it's cool. I really like that game. All right, so now with a cultist, this is automatically sending over devotion. That's cool stuff. So how many hours do you think you put in the 36 days you've been doing it? This is an incremental management game in a sense. Yeah. $36 full-time hours, so 36 times 8, roughly. Nice. That is a lot. So you're about 288 hours so far on your game in just 36 days. That's impressive. I think I have, well, we'll look here in a little bit, but I think I'm only at 250 hours on mine for in 3 months, right? With streaming it 3 days a week normally, only for a couple hours every morning, then full-time work, which gets in the way. and you know, a bunch of other stuff, but not bad. I really like this. This is cool. Yeah, really good job for the amount of days you put into this. Cool stuff. All right. Well, there is no exit. All right, so I can't scroll up. You gotta just tell it to close, huh? There is below where I can't see it. All four is the right way. Yeah. Nice. All right, let me switch off of that. Let's switch back to here. And that was cool. When do you think did Steam give you an idea when your Steam page will go live? Music going. It's gonna be a little loud. And Brewer. Welcome in, Brewer. How's it going? It's now day 6, so it takes like 2 weeks if you remember. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, it should be up soon. Feel free whenever that goes live to stop back in, and you can post your link in chat and stuff. Brewer, it's going. Your ISP is messing up, so you can't stream for a while. Man, that's not cool. Is it messing up anything else? Like it's not messing up with GitHub or anything like that, right? So you're not messing up your game at all? Nope. You use Git, but Git's been fine with it. With Brewer's internet? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I don't know, ISPs are a pain, right? All right. I think this is loud. Is music coming across loud for everyone? Or just me? Upload is messed up. Okay. It has to retransmit a lot, so you get a lot of dropped frames, but everything else is all right. Just getting 1/3 the upload in the end. That's so weird. I know you've had this issue for a while now, like, and then it went away for a while. Yeah, I have no idea. That's just odd, right? Because I think you've had the same thing, right? Where the ISP sends out a tech and they're like, we can't find anything wrong. You're like, but there's something wrong. Yeah. All right. Well, where are we with this? Well, let me figure out where I want this thing to sit in my screen here for a minute. On here, let's do a game start. We're going to stop the music here. It has been finally been escalated up, and they are sending someone out to check more back-end stuff on the 2nd. So that might find so they might find something. Nice. All right. Oh, it's super small. There we are. All right. Our little RPG doesn't even have a name yet. Right? There we are. So I don't know if you can, let me see if I can get that a little bit louder. I've added in now footsteps, right? So it mimics when the feet touch the floor. Got that going. We have it so that when you go and talk, Brewer, by the way, you are the barkeep. And we have it so that you can pick a job, see the shop, right? So if you see the shop, this is it. You can buy and sell different items. And they also now stack. So we have that working. Right? And if you want a quest, you can pick a job. Everyone likes doing stuff with rats, so of course I did rats. There we go. And you accept the quest, comes through. And now it's in a journal, right? So when you look at this, it has your progress of where you are, kill 10 rats, tavern cellar, the reward for it, and a short little description of your quest. I don't have the cellar. It's supposed to go right here. But, you know, it's not there yet. It's in the works. I just haven't made it yet. Well, sort of, right? So if we look at it, seller, it's going to be right here. So I just haven't built it yet. All right. Granger, you're going to hop live in like 10. So you got to get ready. Yep. Thanks for taking a look at the game. No problem. And you see if you can push an update for the resolution fix. Yeah, like I said, it's just a regular ultra wide 30-inch. Did you want to see what it runs at? Yeah, let me pull it up here real quick. So this one is running at 25 by 1080, 2560 by 1080. Yeah, that is the default resolution for this particular monitor. The other one of the other screens, they run at 1920 by 1080. All right. Let's see. We got the shop going. I redid and made the new character overlay up here. When we go to the town, We have music now. The steps sound good going down and left and right, but going up, it's like doubling them. So I got to fix that. Here we are, a whole bunch of NPCs running around. We got Panuch, Silver Eclipse, Homeless Meat, Kelvar the Wise. You are here as well. And there's a Jeep and Annie. So those are all your NPCs. You're just pressing play with those settings. It's a little scuffed. Yeah. All right. So what do we have? We have I need to undo the rat circle here. Right? So when you get close, the rat follows you. The circle is sort of there to help you figure out if you can avoid them. Yeah, you're a rootin' tootin' NPC there, Homeless. You are up here somewhere. All right, so we're going to fight this guy. There we are. The attacks are for fighting, it's turn-based. Because I've never done a turn-based, I wanted to try it for this 3-month project. And I think we have it pretty good, right? I still need some symbols to go on top of the buttons. But you have light attack. There. Let me turn it up a little bit more. So you have light attack. Right? Then you have heavy attack. Then you have defend. And defend replenishes your stamina bar. And then you have run away as well. There we are. Right? And now you've killed the rat. You now have a rat tail for the quest inside here. You found the problem. Easy fix. No big deal, right? You got it. Now you need to go check all other UI elements. I mean, it always creates more problems, right? All right. So I have the light system in here. It's not glare engine like I wanted. I was having a little trouble with it, and I figured for just this project, I'm not really going to worry about it, right? But I have it so that when you are in town, it's a little bit lighter, still dark, right? When you get to here, it darkens. And we have a different music set for the marsh. That's kind of where we're at with things, right? Almost right when the light switches is when the music will change. It's based on my coordinates, like the zone. Here. You just checked out my streamer stats. I've been streaming for a while. Well, what do you mean by like a while? I think I'm at 3 years. 3.5 years as an affiliate. Yeah. I took a year off. Like I started streaming. When I started streaming, I was streaming for video games, right? And then I was like, oh, a little burned out. So I took what I wanted to be only like a month off. Next thing I know, that month turned into like 3 months, and then it turned into 6. Next thing I know, it was almost a year. But during that time, I started learning how to do game dev. And I was like, I was getting a little frustrated with the game dev too. And I was like, I think I want to stream it. Right? Meet some new people, do all that stuff. So I came back to streaming in, I want to say September of last year. Yeah, September of last year. And then since then, I've been pretty consistent with it. DJ, welcome in. How you doing this morning? You could be more consistent. I mean, it gets tough, right? I can't remember if you have a regular job. I think so. I do too. And that always throws kinks into things, right? Nice part is, the wife also streams, but she does the video games, right? So she streams gaming. I usually stream in the mornings. She does the evenings, afternoon, evenings, that kind of stuff. And also around, same thing, she has work. So it works. It works. Yeah, and I'm slowly, on a steady pace, building the following, like the follower base, trying to be as consistent as possible. The holidays kind of messed that up. But outside of that, I'm almost all the time on the same days. Obviously, just not today, as it's Tuesday. And normally I'm at work, but I have 2 more days off. All right, so, and I did my first full game was, where are we on? Itch. Let me find my page here. You are professionally unemployed. Excellent. So you are now game dev. That is your new role. You are game dev. All right, so itch page here, right? My first full game was Pixel Warrior, 2D dungeon crawl game, and I spent almost a year with it, right? It was rough. I am not a programmer per se. I have never done game development before starting this journey. So I'm almost at 2 years now. 2 years in February. And slowly been learning, right? But like I said, this took me a year. I had to end up like stopping it. I was like, this is going to get like scope creep like crazy, and it's continuing to do so. So it's a full little game. It's about 3 levels plus a boss level, but it's fun, right? After that, I wanted shorter projects for a little while. So I did a Twitch integration one, which is what you see running around at the bottom of the screen here. It does have some commands. I think you could do exclamation point, eat, climb, launch. I forget what else there is. But, so I did that for 3 months. Then I did another game jam here. I did this. Then I did 3 months of a tower defense game. Then I did the game jam, and now we're on to the RPG. Which, the RPG is going to be browser-based on itch. And I will probably have that up and running today. So right now the itch page is there. It's just hidden. But question, DJ, yes. How would you develop a Metroidvania style game with a huge map? Metroidvania, yeah. Also with an impressively big color palette. Are you... Well, color palettes, like what I do... let's close the game for a minute. I make all my colors into macros. I mean, I can't remember, DJ, which engine you were using, but I put colors here. I make them into macros, right? And does it show up okay? Yeah. And I just add like the numbers with it, right? And so I can say, oh, I want this all the time and just go to it. For world map, that's kind of like this. This is the size of the map. Now, for this particular project, I ended up saying I can't do that. Can't make it this huge, huge thing. I only have a couple days left. My goal is to end this project by Sunday. And then we'll move into the next one. All right. And the idea is the next project is going to be a top-down shooter. Then we'll do that for 3 months. Then it will be a 6-month project. And I think we're going to revisit the RPG. But what I do here is this is the whole... why do you keep changing your shape? Hold on. All right. So we have this, right? And like I said, this is the whole map. I have the town in the top corner. Then I have a marsh area set up. And then this was supposed to be like the deep marsh and the ancient forest. But those are going to be expanded upon later because I think for the 6 month, we're going to revisit this and expand it for another 6 months. So DJ, you're pretty much kind of doing exactly what this is, right? You have one room, this huge area, right? And you can make these things real big and make it however you want. But then you have zones, right? So you have... Yeah, you can make multiple rooms and then just link the rooms. So the way I did this one is I have one for the overview, right? But then interior, all my interior stuff's here, including like the cave, right? So those are on here. But you can make each one of these separate. You can make it different rooms, connect them together. I have little teleports that move you places. So, like, here's a teleport, right? This will transport you into the cave. There is one here for the tavern. And then I closed off the edge here. That's all. Because this will be added later. But yeah, you can make a really big room. Make small components in it, right? I mean, if you're doing tiles, you could just block off certain things, make passageways, whatever you want. If you want multiple rooms and connected by teleports, you can do that too. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. On Pixel Warrior, I had 3 different levels plus a boss level. Each of the levels was its own room. So you got to like a set of stairs, which had a teleport on it, and when you touch the stairs, it takes you to the next room. You were thinking of a massive open world with large areas, secret rooms, areas, etc., like a very huge room. Also, it's a side scroller. Okay. So, same thing. You can just make a massive room, right? And then draw the little areas together. Yeah. Easy peasy. Yeah, because I don't know. If I made a new room, right? Let's say I wanted a room, right? You can make a room. Then you're like, oh, this is the size of it, right? But we want, I don't know, we're gonna choose some tiles. Let's choose this one. So I don't know. You could be like, I want here one room. Then you have like walkway. Then you have like another room. That kind of stuff. You could do it that way. You mean like areas the size of this screen thing on my screen? Yes, I gotcha. And ads have started. I may take a quick be right back, fill up my coffee. So everyone hang tight. I will be right back. We're going to do a quick little coffee break, right? I know I have this in here somewhere. Where is my coffee break? All right. I will see everybody in a moment.
Yeah, well, that means another coffee break.
Baby. Well, why won't you work? All right. I'll be right back. Possibly. Where the hell's my... Okay. I don't know why my Be Right Back on the Stream Deck wasn't working. But let's see. Basically, area is the size of the black screen, not multiple small ones. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you just want it like the same size, right? So however big you want it, you're just going to make that your whole side, like your view, which is fine. That'd be cool. All right. Let's get some music going again. Let's turn it down. I think it's probably a little loud. I don't remember. Zenta, what engine are you using? All right, we're getting pretty good with these. Our music. All right, I have my regions. We're switching this, right? So this needs to be town and marsh. And this is my tavern, which we don't have yet, and the cave. All right, we're going to close that for now. You were thinking, yes, for the entire area, so you can have the vastness without being limited to lower graphics. Yes, you were thinking of maybe 16-bit graphics like SNES. I think that'd be an awesome idea. Trisp, welcome in. How you doing? It's a odd day for me, but you know, hey, trying to get back into it. It's hard to get back into the swing of things when you take like a week off. And yeah, I hope you are doing well, Trisp. We're just plugging along with the game here. Although I think today, and we'll update it here. Actually, we should probably update it. Let's think about that. We want... what are all the commands, right? E, movement. We have clicking, left click. Is another interact with items. All right. We're going to make this itch page, right? You're doing good. How's the day so far? The day right now has been going fine. It is only roughly 8 in the morning. It is an extra day off. I have one more, and then I'll end up having to go back to work on New Year's Day. But I have today off, tomorrow off, and then that's the end of the holiday break. But I only have 2 days of work then, and I work Thursday, Friday, and then I get like 3 more days off. So I know work's always in the way, right? All right, we started this, what? 10:18 here. We're going to save the page. I'm going to make the itch page active for this. And it has a version on there. So we're going to save the page. It has no real graphics to it. Right? All right. This should be active now for everyone to see. It's got a version on there. We're in the last week of the game. So if anyone wants to try it, play it, give suggestions, let's see if we can clean it up a little bit and see what we can accomplish by Sunday with this. Because then we switch and take a break from the RPG. We do a 3-month top-down shooter game. And I think that'll be fun. All right. I should probably put like some other info with this thing, right? This is there. I think that'll be all right. There. DJ, you don't know, but someone told you a first-person shooter is easier to make than a side-scroller. Is that true? I don't know. I haven't done a first-person shooter. Well, I guess they're about the same, right? Okay. I don't think I've seen it. I think I've asked. What engine are you using? And I don't know. I mean, side scroll seems pretty easy. Right? I mean, you have a lot of stuff you interact with on a side scroll, but you can have just as much for the player to interact with on a first person shooter too. So I would think a side scroller would be easier than a first person shooter, but what do I know? And my next project is not either of those. It's a top-down shooter where you're going to be a little character running around in the middle of the screen. You got a whole bunch of waves of enemies coming out at you, and you have to defeat them. That kind of stuff, right? All right, we are done as far as the marsh is concerned, I think. For now, I think it's pretty done. We should get rid of our radius off the rats. So what did we, all right, let's find the rats. Actors, enemies, rats. Where is my radius? It's probably in my draw. So this is my detection range right here. I need to make this into show a, let's do a region. Debug. Right. Radius. Take that, put it down here. Here. What we're going to do is turn this off. And we'll start it up again. Come on, OBS. See the game. There you are. All right, perfect. What else we want? The name on the rat needs to come down a little bit. See how it looks a little high for it? In here, draw the name above it. It really doesn't need to be that high. Let's just make it like 5. Rerun it and check it. I think I want to do a side scroller probably at the end of the year. So the idea is for this coming year, I want a 3-month top-down shooter. Then I want a 6-month revisit on the RPG. And then I have 3 months left for the year, and I think that might be a 3-month side scroll challenge. There we go. Oh, ah. All right, why are you showing double, though? That's what I want to know. All right. The sound for attack light needs to be a little louder. Because that one's loud. All right. Rat code. Set draw circle here. This is resetting it. I need to take that, put it there. And we're going to lower this just a little bit more. Put it at 2. And what did I say? We have the volume for light attack here. Index, priority, loop, gain. So we want this to be a little louder. Let's make it 8 and see what that sounds like. All right, come on, OBS. There we are. No, that didn't make it much louder at all. Did not. Am I looking at the right one? Pitch. So gain. We're going to leave the pitch the same, but we want the gain to be like 1.5. We're going to pause the music so we can hear it a little better. All right. Let's go out here. I think they're okay for right now, right? We have heavy attack, light attack. All right. And we don't have any items dropping from the little, like these skeletons right now. The walking needs to be slowed down a little bit for the walk up, for the sound of the footprints. So we still have that to work on. All right. Bye. Just made delicious here. Invincibility. We got a couple things on these that we still need to figure out what we want to add to it. But I think we're all right. All right. So we're gonna put that right there. Good morning, Jeepin. How are you doing? Did you get enough sleep? All right. Why it appears here? It's probably because I'm drawing it twice. Draw name, draw name. Why am I drawing it twice? Let's do that. Let's stop it, start it, and check. You're still tired? That's okay. You have like 3 more days off, so you can catch up on sleep. Right? Let's make this a little bigger. So what we're checking for right now is when we get close to the rat. Oh, it doesn't show the name at all. And then it shows the name. Interesting. Okay. So this is needed. We're drawing it here. Y. Text Y is this. We're doing text scribble. Right? Why is this one? Why is the rat showing 2 names? And I bet it's this. I have my rectangle box off a little bit. X text Y minus box height -1. And it could be that, well, that's red. It's making the name red here. Names. It appears after the rat, like, triggers. All right. I don't know. We'll mess with that later. DJ Xanto, you wanted to make a side-scrolling 2D hack and slash with multiple melee weapons, types, and elemental skills. I think that sounds amazing and all very doable. Yes. Yeah, all very doable. Let's put that back to 15 for a minute. Yeah, I think that'll be a cool thing. Oh, and we still need a name for this. What should we call this thing as a project name for right now? All right, what do we have? 1, 2. It's making the noise. It's just not as loud as the heavy attack, but I think it's okay. I don't have any sound yet for the enemy, or for when the enemy hits the player. So you can see like the enemy or the player takes damage, right? I need to find sort of like a hurt noise at that for that. I'll do that later because that's sitting there and going through a huge audio folder of stuff. Let's see, Xanto, but it's in a vast Metroidvania style world. Excellent. And it's split up into past, present, and future versions of time. Nice. Have you started trying to make a outline flowchart to pull all the stuff together, right? Like a flowchart of your rooms, how you want that kind of stuff to look, flowchart of where the character is, where it goes forward. So when it plays different versions of time, basically just an overall business plan on your game, like figure out your flowchart. All right. We have all the I was not expecting that noise. Hi, J-Pen. Oh, and speaking of Sophie, we have a Sophie treat. She's all excited now. Homeless, thank you for that. She appreciates it. Oh, your camera's not facing you a little bit. Let's move you. Right there. Right? There we are. Sophie treat. Yep. And Homeless, you are in the game. This is you. You have a beard. You have a gray beard. You have aged significantly. You are now 492 years old. Right there. That's you. All right. You'll take it? Excellent. Excellent. All right. What do we want to do? So the rat, if I adjust the text, it's because I didn't move the box with it. Right? And we have it with the light working properly. So if you come down here and you come in here, it has a different music for the marsh. So when you go into defend, right, which I still need to figure out the button, like little logos to put on the top of the buttons. When you go into defend, it replenishes your energy bar or your stamina bar, right? But you take less damage while you're in there. There we are. Run away from the rats. There we are. All right. What? I think we need some dialogue. Right click will use an item. All right, so we need to add right click uses an item to the itch page. Left click interact with items. Say right click uses an item. There. So don't forget, this is now open on the itch page. You can go, you can try it out, run the game, and go from there, right? It's only a demo test, but that'll be, it's pretty close, right? We're pretty close. So, welcome in here, brewer. All right, so this is the barkeep. I think we need to check the quest return. I think is where we need to be. So right now, I have 2 rat tails. If you come in here, we need to initiate talk. We need a job. And right now, it says rats, then job 2 and 3. So we're going to delete 2 and 3 first. Need a job. So then we go to here. Jobs 2 and 3. Code out. So the next time we come through this, it'll only be the rats. And that's the only one we got. Then, and I need some sort of sound for chatter, right? They make it look like, so when text is going across, some sort of sound with that. All right, so we have accept a quest, back to home, or maybe later, which is leave quest, or leave chat. We're going to do accept quest. Excellent. Cellar doors around back. That's right here. Not linked yet. So now we have this. All right. We're going to go, we have our journal. And we're going to go try to see about killing some rats here. What do we got? Xanto, you know what they say? Welcome to the internet. Yes. Welcome to the internet. All right. I'm in here. Oh, we have a rat. We need to defend and rebuild our stamina. I think I need it so that if you are not attacking, your stamina replenishes on its own. I think that sounds pretty good, right? We're gonna do that. I feel like light attack is doing a little more damage than heavy attack. I guess we can look into that. All right. We now have 3, and if we hit J, it's not seeing any of them. All right, so I need to make note of that. Let's bring up my notes. Oh, I have to update this? No, we're not doing that right now. So, rat tails, not updating quest log. All right. Let's put that right there. Move stuff around a little bit on my screen. Oh, I need the music to loop for the zones because it stops. So we need to fix that. I need an item. I'm here. Buy the burger. Buy a banana. Use a burger, and my health is now fully restored. Perfect. But I have 3 tails. It should. Where'd it go? I just right-clicked it. It should be updating, but it's not. All right. The other thing I think I need is just a few other NPCs brought in to make it like a lively bar area. All right. You need a pub with a bunch of people in it. So we're going to add that to my list. Pub needs people. Okay. It sees this. Tris, sorry you were lurking just very behind on what you need to do. So you're rushing. Not a problem. You do so many things. I don't know how you keep it all straight, but you do, which is impressive. And no worries here. I'm just picking off things that I see that are wrong with the game and making my list here and trying to fix that. That is all. I'll move my notes like this. All right. Let's think about this. When you come out, so you start here. I don't even have menus yet. I may not. I may start with a little text blur popping up from the player says, "Oh, it's nice to be back home. Time for a drink," that kind of stuff. But I think I want a couple NPCs hanging out, and some might be walking, some might be sitting straight at their tables, that kind of stuff. We need to make the cellar so that you can go into it. Can't go in it right now. We can work on the cellar right now. Oh, so if we start a conversation, we already have the quest. Need a job. It needs to recognize. I don't think I have it looking here for this stuff, right? So it's not seeing the correct job active. Yeah, all right. So it is active. Let's fight this thing. One. I did notice that if the energy bar is low and I attempt to use a heavy attack that it uses up more energy than it has, it looked like it auto tried to put me into defend. Energy low, defend activated, and still attacked. So we'll need to check into that. All right, so we have a rat tail. And it's not being seen on the progress bar. Okay. Eat a banana, and my health goes all the way up. So, line of work you have. We have just our choices here. This is job 1 and job 2 and job 3. So we have job 1 is rats. 2 and 3 are not going to be active right now. Excellent. Sellers around bank. Be careful. Take care. This will exit the dialogue. Yes. Turn in. Barkeep. Ah, so you are back. Did you clear out those rats? Yes, I have the rat tails. Turn in quest. I needed to see this. Or rat completed quest rats, or not enough rats. Doesn't look like you've gotten them all yet. Come back when you have 10 rat tails. Okay. Still working. maybe we can also, I don't know if I have time to try to make it or not, but maybe we could be like a sewer, right? Maybe we could get like a little sewer grate and put it here, and you can access the sewers. There's only 4 buildings. Only one of them is currently able to go in. So everything you're buying right now is currently by the barkeep. Currently. Oh, I know. We also yeah. So we're done with battle player stuff right now. So we're going to close this. This is NPC dialogue. Room battle. 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. Rat code we're okay with. Yep. So we'll close that. Oh, sound. What did I call it? Sound? Loop sound, redefining keys, play. No, where's my script? Oh, it's a system thing. That's why. And it is called music controller. In here, audio, sound, we have it set to looping, so it should be playing the music all the time. I don't have any music for the battle room yet, and I don't have any music for inside, like the bar sounds. Right, yeah. But I do have my zones set up. So this is how I'm doing it. Same thing with the lights, right? I am specifically declaring what the zone is for those. So this is where we're defining my regions. We're going to put this, make a region. Let's do that. Let's clean this up. We have town, marsh, tavern, and caves, or cave. There. Once I get music for the tavern and the cave, that will go here where it says no one. And then I have it set, yeah, only change music if it's different. So it allows it to switch. Okay, we can close that. Have I tried more retro aesthetics? Yes. I need to find one. I have huge amounts. I just added that music first thing this morning, so I had something playing. Where is it? I have the music audio stuff that I have to go through is massive. Massive. Yeah, like chiptune 8-bit music would be great to have with it. I have, let me see here. If you go in here under audio, I know you can't see this, but I have a retro video game sound effect, which is 512 different sounds. Then I have Audio Ascension, which has multiple files in it. That's huge. That one alone has, I mean, it's like 30 gigs of music. 4,300 and some songs, like music note stuff for it. But I think, yeah, like a retro would be nice, right? And I was thinking, I don't know, like I have to sit and go through that, which is kind of boring to do on stream. But this is not the final music I want, right? So gates, ambience. Let's stop the game. Here, let's go into the pub. I do have tavern music, which or like just sound bits, right? But it makes it sound like people are chatting. And that one's kind of cool. Gives you an idea, like a whole bunch of stuff going on. Of course, I need to put people into the tavern, so it will go with it. We have traders, cart, footsteps, grass, mud. Let's look in here. Town market. That's also a little bit. I need to find something that's pretty good for just overall music for it, right? And again, I know you can't see it, but I'm looking through audio and let's see. Do I have anything that jumps out at me as retro 8-bit style? What do we got? What's this? RPG followers, piano music. No. Nothing that is jumping at me, which means I'm going to end up having to listen to most of this stuff. Ambient video game, Enchanted Forest, Stormy Jungle. What's this one? No. Also no. Also no. There is so much in here. Yeah. I'll be doing that probably after stream, trying to go through each of these and listen to it. And if I can't find something that matches what I need, I will go find another music pack. Here's a medieval tavern. I mean, it's good stuff. It's just, it doesn't quite fit what I'm looking for. Right? Doesn't match. Doesn't match. Oh well, we'll find something. Yeah. All right. For now, it'll work with what I found like first thing this morning. Threw it in there just so we had some music going. And like I said, I do need a few more people in here. So we're going to make some more NPCs. So enemies, NPCs. We need a group. And group. How many do we think? Let's do like another 5 NPCs. And maybe that way they're all regular. So this will just be NPC bar. 01. I just saw the notification. Ads are going to go off in about a minute. When they do, I'm going to try again to get my stream deck to do Be Right Back, but I do need to take a Be Right Back during this one. I have to uncover Arwen, who's the Quaker parrot. I can hear her getting rambunctious over there. She's like, I am not uncovered yet. This is not okay. So who else wants a name as a NPC? We have 6 more. We can do 6 more. There. All right. Ads are about to go off. Like I said, I'm going to take a quick Be Right Back on this one. Let's see if the if it'll do the be right back thing. No, it is not. I do not know why. Can I switch here? So it's acting like my Stream Deck doesn't want to do anything. That's exciting. Silly Stream Deck. All right. There go the ads. I'm going to take a quick be right back. Let's move a couple things here, and we'll just make it fun. So let's move this over to here. Let's turn off the camera. There we go. All right. I will see everybody in a few moments. Hang tight. Okay, I'm back. Let's turn that off. And where's my camera? There I am. Again, I don't know what's wrong with my Stream Deck today, but it is not wanting to work. All right. I think I have a couple pieces of music. Let's see. No, I don't. These are all little sound bits. Yeah, I'm not reaching all the way back there, though. Not going to do it. It'll have to wait. It will. I guess I can quit it. We're going to stop the application. restart it. That's what I'm doing. See if it does anything. All right, let's check this. It's working. It's just being silly. Okay, so let's make a sprite. And we're going to call it I don't know, SPR sewer. All right, we're just going to go at SPR sewer. We're going to make a round circle, make it black. Then we'll do another one, but in outline. And not there. Maybe there. We'll do same color gray. Like that. And we'll fill it in. That's not going to work because that makes it massive. Size, let's go 8. Font. Six. Change the color on it. Make it black. Sort of see it. All right. Now, we'll close this. We're going to just place this temporary sewer grate in here somewhere. How about down here a little ways? There. The other option is you can have access to it by a well, but we'll put this in here just in case we decide to get to it and make a sewer access. Right? The town is kind of sparse looking. I know, but it is going to get more stuff when we revisit the game. But we do have up until, I think Sunday is going to be the final day for it. So between now and then, we'll see what I can come up with finishing this, making it look a little better. I know we're going to do like trees and stuff. All right. We're going to make 5 more or 6 more NPCs. And we'll put those out there. So if anybody does not have their name in the game yet and would like their name in the game, I have 6 more spots now. You're going to be in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We're going to call you NPC. What did I say this was? 01. Then we're going to change this to a color. That'll work. Okay, so in the bar, whoops. In the bar, we're gonna move NPC into it. Maybe put one like here. Oops. There. Okay, so for NPC 2, we need to make it so that its name says 2. And this is NPC 2. Right? And that should be okay. Why don't you give in? Welcome in. How you doing? The holidays were good. Holiday was good. It kind of threw everything off whack for a little bit, right? So it was about a week long. I was supposed to be back early, on Saturday, but plane cancellations were canceled, flights delayed. Didn't end up leaving until Sunday, and it was like 14 hours of 4 different airports, 3 different flights, but we made it home. Made it home. So ended up not being too bad. Just a little bit of a hassle getting back home. That's all. All right, let's make that one purple. Let's put that one out. Put one here. This one, let's do this. Make it a green. Put it here. Never flies anymore. Takes longer. You only drive. Yeah. Unfortunately, the drive would be 32 hours straight from here to where my folks were in Florida. And we have done that drive once. Like one holiday, we decided we're going to drive. But yeah, it was 32 hours straight driving to get there. And then you got to do the 32 hours back. So that was not as much fun. And we drove straight there. So we kept like swapping off the driving for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, this says NPC 2. This says NPC 3. 3. And NPC white. That is our yeah. I mean the US is massive in size, right? So it takes forever sometimes to get places. There we go. We'll have to make it so that these NPCs don't walk anywhere, but that's all right. Yeah, we were like, oh, we wanted to bring the dog, wanted to take my Jeep out there, and it was a long drive. long drive. So unless we have a lot more time off and we can split up the driving for a couple days, we're not doing it like that. But now, that's all right. Live and learn. We're like, no. Okay, so let's see. We're going to add in a couple new NPCs into the tavern. We still have to find music for the tavern. Good morning, Starfish. How are you doing today? Welcome into my spontaneous stream. I still have 2 days of my vacation left. So, because I didn't get to stream Saturday, Sunday, or Monday this weekend because of the traveling stuff, I decided to stream this morning, and I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. Doing good. Hope you are all in one piece now. Yes, we have all made it home. We're good. We've recovered and caught up on our sleep. Mostly. I think Jeepin's still tired a little bit. But that's okay. All the pets are home. Bird Arwen is super excited that we're back. So is Sophie. Sophie had to stay another day in boarding, and then she's excited, right? Oh yeah, I love the trip. We were in Florida for it, so 80 degrees, warm weather. Folks have a pool, so we didn't swim or anything, but we you hung out next to it most of the time, which is nice. I didn't, outside of doing some game dev stuff, I didn't use the computer most of the whole trip, really. I did some game dev, but I didn't play games or anything. I mostly read a book and just relaxed. And that's what you need now and then. Yeah, nice trip. It's always nice to see the folks. I only really see them, my parents, like once a year now. So it's really just for Christmas. And that's about it. All right, so this is Deborah. Did we rename Deborah? We did. So who is taking this conversation? Yeah. How about I watched a little bit last night with you two streaming, but was in the middle of stuff, so I didn't really get to chat. But how was your holiday week? Hopefully you didn't get sick or anything. I know a lot of people got sick this holiday, so. All right, let's see. Barkeeper here. This is Deborah. Shift tab, bring this over. We need to reorganize Deborah's conversation. There is no more Deborah. Oh, you did get sick. You had a stomach bug before the holidays. Other than that, busy, and this week it continues. Been good though. All right. There's Jeepin. Who do we want this to be? All right, so we need to redo this. Add dialogue. This is welcome. We're going to copy this. We need to adjust Deborah here. So we have this set up and Sophie treat. Who did that? Starfish? Thank you. There she is. You're back to your spot. You have a treat. Sophie was gone a long time. She was in the boarding place for about a whole week. Was super excited when we picked her up. Homeless, you are back. You had to fix your furnace. Well, why'd you break it? It's probably cold there. Yeah. I mean, what else do you need to use your points for, right? That's what I think. All right. So we have Deborah. We're not using Deborah anymore. We're going to say that this is G. There we go. And this is not how we're doing this conversation now. Actually, we're going to leave it for a minute. Let's just make a new one here. Reverb fart. I heard that. Stinky. Okay, so this is the whole thing. Inside here, we have name. Jeep and Annie. Color. For this, we want this to be our color. There. Do this. There she is. Hi, Jeepin.
I made it.
She made it. She's moving a little slow. A little slow.
Yeah.
That's okay. She still has like 3 days off, so she can just take it slow. Sophie, there is no barking. But I think she is planning to go to the grocery store. All right, folks. She's going to go to the grocery store. You can put in your order, right? However, you may not be able to pick it up until next week when she does her cooking stream. There was no cooking stream yesterday, and that's about it, right? So you may have to wait a little bit, but your order will be here. Okay? This is kind of how it's going to go. And avatar change. Nice. All right, so we are switching this up here. Yeah, this week we're not doing a whole lot on like food. We're mostly like I'm off today, tomorrow. I only have to work Thursday and Friday, and then I'm off again for 3 days, and she only has to work Friday and Saturday, and then off again for 3 days. Homeless would like a side of French linguine giraffes.
No.
Homeless wants homeless food.
Homeless food. A side of
French linguine giraffes.
thought you said something else.
Linguine giraffes. She's writing it down, homeless.
Yeah.
She's writing it down.
I don't know if the store I go to has it, but
Yep. She is writing it down. All right. There, we got that kind of started. That's the cutest parrot you've ever seen. I know, right? It's the little parrot emote with the Santa hat.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Or other bird. No, it's a little parrot. I couldn't find one exactly like our one over there, but it was close enough. It was close enough. All right, so to do this, we're going to say welcome. We're going to copy a couple things here. We don't need all this. All this can get minimized. I don't need you. Right? So we're going to say this is welcome. Oops. This is pretty cool. Are you talking about the avatar program? I like it. It took me about 3 months to get the avatar, like the Twitch integration avatar program working, but it works pretty good. I don't have a whole lot of commands with them, but you can do jump, climb, eat, and rocket. There is attack. I don't know how well it works. I think it just creates a bomb and makes you disappear for a little bit, and then explodes and puts you back. I do need to revisit the program at some point, change it up. Yeah, I see. It's a little bomb in there. It explodes, and then like you reappear. I wanted to try to make it so that other people could use it, right? So it is on my itch page, but like you can't download it. It's not working on for other people. It only works for me, and I got to figure out what I need to change in the Twitch settings so that it uses other people's Twitch ID stuff. That's all. Yeah, because we kept trying to get it with you, Jeepin, and it wouldn't work. Then it would be useful. Then people can just download it and use it on their streams. That's all. Okay. So now we have name. Is that it? I need this, and that was meant to be here. This needs to be inside there. Right? And then message is welcome in Jim the Dandy. Oh no, pile in the pants. That happens a lot when homeless starts farting a lot. It does. Yeah. Does there you'll get a couple reverb farts in there, and sometimes they're a little wet and questionable. So that does happen. You're in the right place. Welcome in, by the way. Exactly, homeless. Exactly. All right. Let's see. About what you need. Right? Then we're going to say this is going to be... Let's just copy this. Put this here. But we're going to do... this, what you need, and I think it's going to be, we're going to say the player. What am I doing? Just capital P, player. Yeah. So player here. And yeah, we blame everything on homeless. It's okay. We do. All right, maybe some work. So then we will copy that here. Oops, that didn't work. Let's say could use a drink, maybe some work. You got to run. You're meeting a friend for coffee and going to the store. Okay. Breakfast, I'm good unless you want something. Yeah, but you want the order now, right? No. Well, yes, their orders. Their orders for the grocery store are not going to be able to be picked up until Monday. Yes, I just told you I don't really need anything for breakfast this week. I'm still good with the protein shake.
I didn't hear you say this week. I thought you meant this morning.
And if you want something particular for you, then you can go ahead and get it. And I don't know. You could do sandwiches for lunch instead of our normal stuff for this week. We'll just make it easy, right? Brent, welcome in. It's got to be early in the morning for you. So, good morning. It's got to be after midnight. East Coast, Australia. You've been up all night? You're about to go to bed? Okay. Yeah, today's an off day, like, for me, because I don't have work. Still, I'm on vacation. So, I figured I'd fit in a random stream today, random stream tomorrow, and, yeah. What time? Yeah, Brent, what time is it? So, it's got to be, what, 1:30 in the morning for you? 3:30, I was off. Totally off. Okay, so it's almost... you've been working game dev all day. Nice. Nice. Which game, Brent, were you working on? I did not get as much done on game dev on vacation as I wanted because vacation. But that's okay. It was nice. It was a relaxing time. It was nice, for sure. Right? So you've been, you were trying to work on trying to get the skill tree package out the door. Gotcha. For which game? That's not your, tavern one, is it, right? No, what's the other game? The name of the other one? Trying, I can't remember it. Okay, so let's stop the game for a minute. We're going to restart it, and we're going to see if this pops up for Jeepin' now. I'm getting close to being done with this one. So this is only a 3-month MVP, right? Which is what I call minimum viable product. It'll have one complete quest line. It'll have the ability to talk. It'll have your shop, inventory, enemies, that kind of stuff. And I think, oops. NPC dialogue 369. What am I missing here? Oh, this. So this all goes away. And that should help with that. Okay. Let's try it out. I think Sunday is going to be the final day for this. All right, we have a bunch of NPCs everywhere. Just ignore the ones with the NPC and the number after them. Oops. Oh, Deborah, not set before reading it. Okay. It needs that quest line. So if we take this, put it back. Why is it not seeing this? What am I missing? This? No. These are all okay. Well. Well. What do I need here? So it's saying I need... It doesn't like... Deborah. Add hello. It should be okay. I'm missing something. Well. What was it I took out? I bet that's it. Let's try it again. Captain Onessa, hi. Did you see you just released the RPG? Close. It is in beta. It's only my project it ends on Sunday, so I created the itch page for everyone to go and test it out, give me some feedback, and let's see what we can fix and fit in by Sunday, right? I suppose I should put a title: beta test. Yeah, it's playable right there on the browser. It is a 3-month-long RPG. Absolutely. It's free to be streamed, whatever you want. It is a very simple RPG product, right? Because it's only 3 months. It has basic elements to it. So you got a bunch of NPCs everywhere, different zones. I'm working on the quest system right now as well to get it so that you're able to return the items. But it's coming up, right? It's working. Let's get in there. It's getting there. Servia, welcome in. Good morning. Nice to see you. The other half, Jeepin, just left to go enjoy a morning of coffee with you. Brent, the information broker, is there. Yes, you are, Brent, the information broker. Yes, you are there. And Seraphi, I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you two have a fun time. All right, so let's make this a little bigger. There you are. You are Brent, the information broker. I do have 6 more NPCs I'm making that are going to be inside the tavern here, right? Some of them are going to be sitting, some of them are going to be walking. So if anybody would like their name inside a game, you are welcome to it. You want in? Excellent. We will just make you become number 1 here. How would you like your name to look, Captain? Capto, got it. There we go. Now, and also make it where a crocodile follows you. Oh, Captain, I was in Florida for the holidays. There was in the ponds near, like the little lake pond where near my parents, they have a lot of neat alligators. No crocodiles, though. Alligators. They were so neat, though. Right? Yeah, the place they are in, did I pet one? No. I thought about it. I was like, it's so little. You know? The swamp chickens, yeah. I wanted to. But I thought they wouldn't, it was a 4-foot, the one that I saw. So it wasn't real big. I was like, you know what? I could fit that. But, I didn't. Just put a little vest on it, call it my emotional alligator. I didn't think I could get it licensed in time, though. So I think that would be cool. Be like, this is my support gator. That's it. 4-foot. It's too big for the airplane overhead bin. Yeah, it is. Especially with oh man, on how compact they fit everybody in these little sardine cans now that they call airplanes. It would they jam pack the upper part where you put your luggage. They're crazy. Yep. You call those, swamp chickens. Yes. Those are just, your swamp chickens. Emotional guard gator, yeah. That is it. Captain, what color do you like? So, these are all my NPCs, right? You like a blue, green. I have a light green. This one over here is already taken. Let's think. You like either. All right, let's see if any of those match. Okay. And that will be you. Seraphia, have a good one. Enjoy your coffee, and I will talk to you later. Yeah, this one this will be you, right here. So I'll bring all that into here later, and make it happen. So that will be that. I was thinking about trying to add a... Oh, you can't see it. I was thinking about adding like a little sewer in here, but I don't think I'll have time trying to fit it in by Sunday. But we'll see. I still have to try to finish the basement for the tavern, which is right here. It's empty. So I need to finish that. That's mostly where the rat quest is going to be. I got to finish up the cave system here. But I have the teleporting work, so that's pretty good. I'd like to get music for the cave. I'd like to get some sort of sound, music, whatever for the tavern as well. So I got to finish that. And I want different music for the town and for the marsh. So let me stop this music so we can hear it a little better. I do have like footsteps. Is it not playing now? All right, let me just restart it. I also have to set it to loop. That's currently the music I have. And then the light transition is working properly now. So when we get closer and you start going into the marsh, it leaves, it gets dark, and then it switches music. Yeah, and it goes up to nicer music when you're up here. Brent, you are off to bed. I would hope so. It is almost 4 a.m. for you. Good luck with the game dev. Thanks. I appreciate it. I have today, tomorrow, then I go back to work for 2 days, and then we're off for like 3 days. But yeah, it should be fine. Right? We'll get it done. It'll be good. And then we'll be on to another project. All right. I have all these people up here. Yeah, the next it'll be fun, right? The next one's going to be a top-down shooter. I think that'll be fun to do for 3 months. Then I plan to have a 6-month project, which will be a revisit on this RPG game, and then we'll spend 6 months really building this game out. And then something for the last 3 months of the year. Oh, there you are. Just need to get you a updated avatar. All right, so we have I'm thinking this might be the new tavern instead of this. Right? Or maybe, yeah, something like that. These are a couple test enemies right here. But we're getting it, right? The battle system, I think, is working okay. It's not great. It's not that one. I need to increase the sound on. It's not super loud, but that is the light attack. This is the heavy attack. I need some sort of noise for when the player gets hurt. And I would like something for when the enemy gets damaged. And I still don't know if I'm going to leave this in here, the inventory. Or if I'm going to just make it like a quick slot on the inventory. I don't know yet. I don't know. And I still have something wrong with the journal. So it's the journal picks it up, but not seeing it as far as progression goes. And that's right here. Because it should be seeing the tail, the rat tail, in here. But that's all right. All right. Let's move this out of my way. Where are we? I think this might be good for today. For at least for streaming. There's a couple things I want to get done, and then I want to come back here and sit and try to work off of our log that we got here, right? So I'm gonna snooze these. We're gonna work off the log, and fix a bunch of that stuff throughout today. I think that'll be good. Again, I did put it on. The game is on itch, right? So if you are interested in testing it, you can just go to the itch page for it, which is right here. And it is a browser game. And you should be able to just play it. And then let me know. If you have suggestions or anything, you can also pop onto our Discord if you have not. Add your stuff on there. Make sure you choose the game developer role, game development role, and you can post down in there. But I think that'll be it for today. It's just going to be a lazy day where I'm just going to do a couple other things and then come back here and work on game dev for most of the day. But all right, let's see who's on. And I appreciate, everybody hanging out. I know it wasn't a normal day for me, but it was nice to hop on and get back into things. I will be here tomorrow, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, couple hours, and it'll be good, right? So let me see who's all on. Do you want somebody gaming or do you want some game dev? Let me see who's all on doing stuff. I think we'll visit JD does dev. So he's working on his. I think this will be a perfect one. There we go. Again, I appreciate everyone for being here. It's only about a 3-hour stream today. Like I said, I'm going to go do a couple of things around the house and then get back to working on the game. I'll probably be hanging out in Discord. You're welcome to be on it. Otherwise, I will see everybody tomorrow morning for another couple hours, and we'll see what I was able to get done today. So let's go say hi to JD Does Dev, and I will talk to you all later. Bye now.